Hey guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back. Today I have a lot of things to share with you. I am going to be sharing all of the things that I want to use up completely in the year of 2023. So next year I want to have finished all of this stuff, and I've got some lotions, mostly makeup, and some nail polish and like nail accessory things that I want to have used up by the end of next year. And I feel like I'm doing this video a little bit early. It's only the middle of November. I feel like usually people do these videos like in December, closer to the end of the year, but I pretty much already know everything that I want to use up next year, and at least, you know, for now, this stuff will probably not change in the sense that, and I won't decide that I don't want to finish any of it, but I may add more things to it depending on how I'm going with this. You know what I mean? So I'm going to start with the lotions first because that's what I have the least of, and then I'll do makeup and then nail stuff. So I have 5 lotions that I want to finish up. I'm just going to grab at random. This one is the True Blue Spa Shea Cashmere and Silk Hand Cream. The way I chose the lotions I want to finish up is pretty much just all my like mini lotions that I have, all my small ones. So this is one of my smallest. This is actually the biggest of these ones, but there's that. I want to finish it. The Jergens Natural Glow. This is one of the ones that like gradually tans you, I think. I don't really care about that. I don't think I'll end up using it consistently enough for it to do that, but who knows? Maybe I will. But there's that. This is fair to medium skin tones. And then I'm not going to be including any of the stuff that I have in my project pan this year. All of that stuff I feel like is a given. Like if I don't finish it this year, I'm going to continue working on it next year till it's done. So I'm just not including any of that because I feel like it's not necessary. I've got the Sally Hansen Water Resistant Airbrush Legs in medium. Again, another like, this is more like leg makeup than lotion. As you can see, it's like a tan color. But I would like to use it up because, I don't know, I just feel like I don't really care about it that much, so I might as well just use it up. And it's small, so it shouldn't take me too long. Then I've got the Jergens BB Body Perfecting Skin Cream for light skin tones. Is there a reason it's... Oh, it's supposed to improve your skin and gradually perfect skin. Okay. I mean, sure. I'll use that up. This one is 1 fluid ounce. This one is 0.75. The Jergens Natural Glow is 2. And this one is 2.5. And then the last one for lotiony products is the Bodycology Winter Coconut Body Cream. This is a 1 ounce. And it smells really good, actually. Super coconutty. I love it. I don't necessarily think it's specifically a winter coconut, but you know, it works. It smells good. So I want to, you know, I want to use those up. Of course, I'm gonna have to keep myself from saying that because obviously all of this stuff I want to use up. I'm gonna jump into makeup next. I don't have it in any like certain order, so I'm just gonna kind of grab stuff and maybe try to keep stuff in some sort of semblance of order. I'll start with face sprays and setting sprays. This is the Morphe Jeffree Star Starberry Set and Refresh Mist. It's supposed to smell like strawberry, I think. I guess it kind of does. But I think I would use this like once or twice, and I got this years ago, so that needs to go And then I've got the Hard Candy Hydrating Primer Mist. Oh, I guess this is a primer, not a setting spray. Oops. But I do really like this. I used up a full-size one already. This is one of the ones that they put out at Walmart during the holidays in like the stocking stuffer aisles. And they sell them for like $1, and I pretty much always pick up all of the hard candy stuff that's $1. Usually not like the eyeshadows and stuff like that, because I don't know if those are good. But the base products I usually pick up because I really like them. I'm gonna have to refrain from doing that this year, because part of my goal in 2023 is to use up all the ones that I've bought in past years. So hence why this little guy is in here. And then I have the Mario Badescu Skincare Facial Spray, blah blah blah, rose water one. I'm already like a third of the way through this. So I figured I might as well try and use it up, because my setting spray collection is absurd. Like, personally, I don't need more than 1 or 2 setting sprays at a time, because I just use the same one every day. So why I have like 10 of them, I do not know. It is crazy. Moving along. Let's see, I'll just do setting powders. I have one loose setting powder that I want to finish up next year. And this is actually, it's not in my project pan anymore, so technically I guess it should be in here. This is the one I'm working on right now, which is the Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder in 120 Classic Ivory. And that's what it looks like. I don't know, I guess that counts as being like halfway through it. I'm just going to keep working on that until I'm done with it. I don't know how long it'll take. But since I'm pretty far into it, I figured I've got 2 in here. That's what I'm trying to get at. I've got 2 in here. So once I finish that, I think if I'm doing my makeup as consistently as I have been the last couple months into next year, throughout the whole year, I should be able to get through 2 setting powders on top of that one. So the first one in here is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in Fairlight 10. I have used this, but it is still pretty much full. So that's fun. The next setting powder is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Press Powder in Warm Light. This is a very old one, and as you can see, it is broken in here, which is so fun. Probably because it's really old. It's lost a lot of its moisture, I'm sure. Not that it was like wet to begin with, but you know what I mean. As it gets older, any moisture that was in there starts to leave and it gets more brittle. So I do need to repress this. So honestly, because of that, once I finish the other one, I'll probably work on this one first, because I know myself and I know I'm gonna procrastinate on repressing this. But because it is broken, and I'm sure it's still good, if I repress it, it'll probably be just fine. I don't want to waste it and just throw it away. Especially because it's like brand new. I don't think I had used it more than a handful of times. I'll just repress it, but probably not right away. I've got 2 lip balms in here. Actually, I might have more than that. I'm not sure. I got 2 EOS ones in here. This one doesn't have a name, but it's in like the rose gold packaging. I don't know what that smells like, but yeah, there's that one. And then I have this one in Watermelon Frosé. I don't know what it is about these EOS packages, but they get dirty like just sitting in my drawer. I don't understand, like, why is that happening? It smells pretty good though. But I have so many of these. There was one point where I was just like obsessed with collecting these. So I really want to use up 2 of them. And I have a chapstick that I'm using in my project pan That is the bane of my existence. I don't it's like the never-ending chapstick. I haven't rolled it up in months, and it doesn't look like it's gone anywhere, and I use it every day that I do my makeup. And that's most days. I do my makeup 4 to 5 times a week. So I don't understand what's going on. But once I finish that, hopefully I'll be able to use these up. I don't know. I've got one concealer in here, which is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind eraser thing. It's the one with the little spongy tip. Yeah. I feel like I didn't use it that much and I got that far. So I don't think this will take me very long to use it up once I start using it, because I'm already like a quarter of the way through it. And I don't mind like the spongy tip. It doesn't really bother me. So there's that. I need to sneeze. Excuse me. Yeah. So there's that. Next, I have 2 hard candy primers. One is the Sheer Envy Blur Primer, and it's one of the little mini $1 stocking stuffers. And this one is 2, and this is the Sheer Envy Perfecting Primer. And then I have one more primer, and this is super old. I haven't even checked it to like see if it's still good. I haven't used it in years, and it's just, oh, it's still good. It's doesn't smell weird. Comes out just fine. It's not separated or anything. And I don't even know if you can see, it just like gives a really nice glow. And that's not glow from it being wet. Like it's kind of like a, it's called a, have I even told you what this is? So L'Oreal Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer. And I don't even know if they sell this anymore. Maybe. I have no idea. But I really like it. And for some reason, as I accumulated more makeup, I guess that's the reason, I kind of abandoned this little guy. And I actually really like it. It's good for using on its own as a primer. It's good for mixing in with foundations. So I need to unabandon this. I don't know if it's totally necessary to put this in here, but this is an eyeshadow primer. I also don't know that it's possible to go through this in 1 year. I'm not sure how long it's taken me to go through the one that I'm currently using. I feel like it hasn't been like too long. I don't know when I started consistently using it though. I think it was earlier this year. But then I didn't do makeup consistently until a couple months ago. So I don't know. But it's the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, the original one. It's completely unused. I haven't opened it at all. But the reason I'm putting it in here mostly is because I want to encourage myself to continue to remain consistent with doing my makeup. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, I've got 3 lipsticks in here. 2 of them are in here because they're pretty, actually all of these are really old. I think the oldest, oh, I'm not sure which one of these is the oldest. Maybe this one? I got this one in a BoxyCharm. This is the Douce. I don't know how you pronounce that. Douce. In 808. Does it even have a shade name? I don't think it does. It's just 808. But this is what it looks like. It's one of those, I love the packaging. It's really cool. It like snaps in and pops out when you, this is probably the coolest lipstick packaging in my opinion, but it's essentially unused. I've used it maybe once or twice. So I really need to like hop on a fast moving bandwagon with my lip products because I feel like I just don't use lip products very much. I mostly use lip products like seasonally. Like if I'm doing a look and I want like a Halloween lip or like a fall lip or a Christmas lip, that's when I reach for lip colors. But other than that, I like wear chapstick and lip gloss. Like clear-ish or slightly sparkly lip gloss. I don't know. I'm just really bad at wearing lip products, so I need to improve. Especially because I have a lot. This is the Makeup Revolution. What's the type of lipstick? I don't know. It's in the shade The One. It's just like a nude lipstick. So okay, next I've got the Ulta Beauty matte lipstick in the shade Petal. That's what it looks like. And this one's also pretty old. Most of my lip products are on the older side. And I want to change that. So I feel like I've got more lip products in here than any other, definitely have more lip products in here than any other makeup item. So let us continue on. I've got 3 lip glosses. The first one I have in here is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss. Sorry. In the shade Pearl. And I love this lip gloss. It's just a clear, like, sparkle. It's really cute. It's really pretty. And I love the formula. But I feel like I've used quite a bit of this. I'm about halfway through it. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. There is still some stuck up on the sides up there, but it's really not coming down even when I try to let it settle. So I'm assuming if that came down, I'd be about halfway, because without it settling, I'm a little more than halfway. So I feel like I can get through this really quickly. And even though it's something I would probably end up repurchasing, it has been like this is still a couple years old, so I think. So there's that. This one is approximately 20,000 years old. This is a Kors lip gloss. It's a Kors lip gloss in the shade 22 Rose. I don't even know, like, this is so freaking old, you guys. This is embarrassingly old. I'm not even going to tell you how old this is. If you can figure it out, bravo to you, but this is the color. It's like a peachy, salmony sparkle. It's really pretty, but it's super old. And I need to start focusing on some of my older products because it's getting ridiculous in here. This is the Victoria's Secret Beauty Rush lip gloss with SPF 15. The SPF is probably expired on this. It's in the shade Mega Melon. And it looks like that. It's honestly a pretty similar color to the Kors one. Maybe just like slightly more cool toned. Although it doesn't really look like that on camera. But yeah, I don't even think I've ever used this. If I haven't, like once or twice. Oh, I've used it, but not much. Not much at all. And it's still, the tube is still full. I got a problem, you guys. I have a problem. And another problem about my problem is there are so many, like interesting colors of lip products that I want to buy because I know I'm more likely to use those, honestly, weirdly enough, than all of the nude and pink colors that I have. But I have so much that I can't justify buying new stuff for lip products. I just can't. So part of my inspiration for trying to use up all of these. Next, I've got these aren't really liquid lipsticks. These are more like mousse, like liquid moussey liquid lipsticks. I don't know. The first one is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Milan. That's what it looks like. Everybody knows the soft matte lip creams. That's that. Next I have Wet n Wild Mega Last. This one is actually, I think, more like a... No, it's kind of similar to the soft matte lip cream, just a little less moussey, but not really liquid lipsticky. Do you know what I mean? It's the Wet n Wild Mega Last. I don't know if I said that. I'm just rambling too much. In Iris, I Was Rich. That's funny. Yeah, these are very old. I probably got this at the Dollar Tree at some point. But it needs to be used up. This one is sparkly though. I don't know if you can tell. Which is kind of nice. Not really like glittery, but like shimmery. And then I have the Hard Candy Velvet Mousse Matte Lip Color. It's just like a teeny tiny little guy. He's so small. Does he even have a shade name? I don't think so. This came from, I'm pretty sure, a like set of like a whole bunch of these little mini guys. They're so stinking cute. I think this is the only one I have though. But yeah, so those are all my lip products. And then the last couple things before I get into nails are these two little glitters that I made myself a couple years ago, and I just really need to start using my glitters more, and these are the two smallest containers that I have. So I definitely need to get a move on using these up. It's so pretty. There's like stars and junk in there. It's just... So there's that one. It's like a black with multicolored sparkle and stars and stuff. It's mostly like blue and green, but it does have some like iridescent stuff in there. I like it. There's that one. And then this one is like just a mix of a bunch of different silvery things. There's hex glitters, stars, little circle glitters, bar glitter. I think I can do better than that. A little bit. There is that one. But yeah, so it's a mixture of like silver and hollow stuff in there. And yeah, I really like to, if I could use these up, that'd be great, but I'd at least like to make a decent dent on these. I honestly don't think it would take me that long to use these up, because these are really teeny tiny little pots that are pretty shallow. So I think I should be able to. And you may have noticed the only like color products, sorry, I'm gonna like wipe off this glitter real quick. The only color products I have in the stuff that I want to use up next year are the lip products. And the reason for that is I have a lot of colored products. So blush, bronzer, not so much bronzer, but still I do have quite a bit. Highlight, eyeshadows, eyeliner, stuff like that. I have so much of it, and I want to, I want my goal to be more so using everything more evenly and more consistently, like consistently more evenly. I don't know if that makes sense. Rather than focusing on something to use it up, because I could probably focus on a blush and try to use it up, but then I'd be using one blush for the entire year. And I just don't want to do that. So I'm more so going to be rolling things into my like Shop My Stash to rotate through my products that way. And while I probably won't have as much visible progress on all of my colored products because of that, I'll be using it more evenly, and that's fine with me. So, on to nails. I have been diving into so many different avenues lately, and fragrance is one of them. I've been going a little crazy with that, and nail polish is my newest one. So I've got fragrance and nail polish craze on the brain, going simultaneously, which is dangerous for me and my wallet. Um, but I do have some nail polishes that I want to use up because they're either like not something that I love, or they're like, I have a bunch of mini ones in here that I think would be nice to use up. And then I just pick some other random ones that I would like to focus on to try and start moving through my nail polish. You know what I mean? Okay, first up are these guys. And these came in like a Tweenie Boppers like nail kit, pretty sure, but sometimes I buy those because they're fun. This is the Alex Sketch It nail pens, and I've got 5. So what these are is like, if you pop this top off, this like little needle like tip, nail polish will come through that and you can do nail art with it. But then you can also like unscrew it and you can like paint your nails with the nail polish, which I think is really stinking cool. It's a cool concept, but these are kind of just hanging around, not getting used, and they're not the best quality. So I just want to use them up. This is a black one. This one is like I don't even know what color this is. Like a pinky purple. So I guess purple. I'll count it as purple. This is pink. And they need to be shaken up because they're separating. And then this one is like a highlighter yellow. And this one is this another yellow? Oh, this is a different brand. What? No. What is happening? This is the Alex Just Be You Fearless nail pen. What is the difference? Why do I have 2 different ones? I am very confused. Because I definitely didn't have 2 sets of these. So I don't know why I have 2 of the same color with different branding on it. Who stinking knows? But I want to use up all 5 of those. The next ones I want to finish up are all of these little mini Crayola ones. And they're teeny tiny little guys. Like, they are so itty bitty. They're really easy to finish up. I've got, it originally came with 6, I think. Or maybe it came with 8. I don't remember, but I've got 3 creams and 2 glitters left. I've got a pink, blue, and like a pastel yellow and a pastel blue cream, and then an orange glitter and a purple glitter. I do need to buy some nail thinner because the glitters, I'm like halfway through both of them, maybe a little more on the orange one. And they're too goopy to use now. But there's still product left in there and I don't want to waste it. So I am going to be getting some nail thinner. Like, I'm probably have maybe 1 or 2 applications left on this orange one. I don't even know if you can tell. Let me see. Can you tell how low it is? I don't know. But I need to use these up because A, they're not the greatest quality. Like, they're kids nail polishes. But for kids nail polishes, I feel like they're not bad. Like, it's what I have on my nails right now. It's what I have on my toes right now. They're definitely not like professional looking nail polishes, but they're not horrible, to be honest. I think other than the yellow one, and this is probably mostly because yellow is just a difficult color to formulate. The other cream colors, the orange and the pink and the blue one that I have, these are one coat polishes. Like literally they cover my nail in one coat easily. I mean, you might not want to, buy them for yourself, but for a kid, definitely not bad. But I have them, so I'm going to use them up. But I need nail thinner to use the glitters. And I pretty much only use these with a cream and glitter combo, like with one of these creams and one of these glitters, because I feel like putting the glitter over it just makes it look less like kid nail polish. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. This next one is a little mini. It's from Formula X. I think it's in the shade Power Source. I think that's the shade name. But it's this little pink guy. This is really old. So I would like to use it up. Not that it's going to go bad or anything, but I just want to use up some of my older ones because they're maybe in shades that I'm just not like a big fan of anymore. And I don't want to just throw them away. So I'm just going to use them up. Plus the little itty bitty guy. Okay. Next are these two Deborah Lippmann polishes. I got these in a BoxyCharm long time ago. And they're minis. The pink one is in Can't Stop the Feeling. And then this like darker pinky red one is in Fire on the Horizon. It's kind of like a orangey reddy pink. It's like I don't know. It's an interesting color. But I'm honestly not really a fan of these. I feel like they chipped so fast. Like so fast. I don't know. But they're minis. I'll just use them up. Get them out. Get them out of the way. Next are these little guys, and I would also consider these minis. They're not really like, they're 6.5 milliliters. They're kind of cool because they just like snap together. These are the Profusion nail polishes from their UFO collection last year, and it's got like a orangey salmon color, like a bright neon blue and a bright neon orange. Orange, yellow. Why do I not know my colors today? I don't know. Wow. So I would like to work on using up those three just because, I don't know. I actually haven't used these at all yet. But I guess I don't like have to stack them, but I don't know. I just want to use them up. They're not my favorite colors, so same. Next, I have this Sinful Colors matte nail polish in the shade Let's Flamingo, and it's just like a pinky berry color. Yeah, again, these types of colors are not my favorite. I've got pink on my nails because I'm trying to use up that Crayola one. Really, the only reason I don't know. I'm not a fan of these like berry pinks. I don't know. It is what it is, This is the OPI nail lacquer in Sweet Memories. And I actually don't mind this color. I actually like it, but I thought it would be nice to put a color in here to focus on that I actually like. So there's that. And then I have this one, which was sent to me by somebody. It was like in a swap, some type of like online swap thing that I did, group swap, and this came in my package. It's by Innisfree. I think it's a Korean brand. But it is a gold and I don't know if that's quite silver, maybe like a champagne-y silver glitter topper with like mid-size hex glitters. And I also like this, but it's pretty old and it's like not my favorite, but I feel like this will help me be more encouraged to use all the other colors, because a lot of those I can just like throw this on top. Also, part of the reason why the pink doesn't bother me so much on this is because it's got glitter on it, and glitter saves everything. So those are all the nail polishes. Now I have some like nail accessory type things that I want to use up. I have these, I don't know, what are these called? The nail wraps or whatever. They're just gold nail wraps. And they've been sitting in my drawer for a bazillion years. So I just figured I'm gonna throw them in here, try and use them up next year. Next I have a bunch of nail stickers, like a bunch of nail stickers that I want to use up. Just because they're getting old and I really don't know how long nail stickers last before they like start adhering to the backing they're on. These ones are the Profusion Not a Phase nail art stickers, and these are the ones that I don't even know if you'll be able to see those properly. These are the ones that came out with like at the same time as these guys last year, but they're supposed to be like hollow, but the hollow kind of wears off of these very easily. So I want to use these up ASAP so that I can actually use them while they're still kind of hollowy, which, I mean, they're losing their hollowness pretty quickly. So I do want to use those up for that reason. Oh, so these came out with a like celestial themed collection that came out alongside or at the same time as the UFO collection, I'm pretty sure. And these came out with the UFO collection. I think these actually came with the nail polishes. And these are like little glow-in-the-dark alien heads. Then I've got these ones. These are some Daiso nail sticker thingies. I mean, they're not really my thing, so I figured I'd just use them up, get them over with. Could probably do something cute with them, maybe. We'll see. Then I have these Kiss ones, which have never even been opened. These are the Kiss accent stickers, and it comes with, I think, it's just one sheet of each design, I'm pretty sure. But there's that. I can probably use up an entire sheet in one manicure, honestly. Maybe in two, because there's kind of a lot of stickers on there. So if I use one sheet for two, then I'll get 12 manicures out of this. But I do want to use those up. Just honestly, I want to use these up because I just don't ever, when I do my nails, I don't reach for nail decals or stickers or anything like that. And for one, I want to encourage myself to reach for them more. And two, if I just realize that I don't, you know, enjoy reaching for them, then I want to use this opportunity to figure that out while using them up. Hopefully that makes sense. Next, I have these. These are technically meant for like your face, I think. But they don't have to be, because who says they do? This is the Nightmare Before Christmas individual crystal sheet. This came with the Nightmare Before Christmas ColourPop collection. And I don't really put gems on my face. I put glitter on my face, for sure. I have it on my eyeballs right now. But I don't really put gems on my face. But I will put them on my nails. So that's what I'm going to use those for. And use them up because they've just been sitting, collecting dust. So we want to stop that from happening here. But anyway, that's all of the stuff that I want to for sure 100% use up in the year of 2023. I may add to this later on. If I do, I'll probably, you know, make a video, let you guys know, but sorry if you guys could hear that. My stomach is making weird noises. But yeah, that's it. All the things. Definitely more nail stuff than I realized, but that's fine. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye.